Welcome back to Closing Bell. We are coming to you live from the CNBC-TV18 Motilal Oswal newsroom. Well, Zomato was the big number that hit the screens, and you're wondering why the stock didn't react positively. Well, in terms of Blinkit, the numbers have improved. The EBITDA losses have come down drastically. But some part of the street was expecting maybe, in fact, they could be moving into the green. So that could be one of the points of disappointment out there, and that's why the stock has come off the day's high. But they've given some clarification. They're saying that they're on track to meet their guidance of adjusted EBITDA break-even on or before Q1 FY25. That's on the Blinkit piece. And Nimesh was just telling me, that's the big trigger for the stock going ahead as well. From big losses, they're cutting it down, but the street wants that to move into the greens. And since Nimesh is with us, Nimesh, tell us, what are you picking up in terms of flows? A down day for us today.
Well, a down day for us, and the fact is we are very close to that very crucial support of 21,690 on the Nifty. If that gets taken out, Nigel, the sense I'm getting is you'll see a sharp sell-off, so that's something to track. But I guess today's weakness is also being attributed to a basket selling. I understand there's a basket selling at a leading FI desk, largely Nifty names. So if you look at today's market, it's largely driven by the large Nifty stocks, which is pulling the Nifty down. So looks like that's because of the basket selling as well. Again, what's surprising me is that the private banks are under huge pressure. The RBI policy was a status quo, no big surprise there. Even the NBFCs is under pressure today, because I was reading a note and it says that there was no measures been taken to improve the liquidity deficit. So that explains a bit of weakness in the NBFC names. But clearly no specific reason for the private banks to fall so much in today's market. But again, we've been saying this for weeks after weeks. It's the PSU rally.
Yes.
That's been the big leader in this market. And again, today's market, you've seen big rally in the PSU stocks today. So the insurance names are buzzing in trade. The PSU bank stocks are pretty much on fire. So the PSU basket continues to outperform. Of course, there is a bit of churn is happening there as well. I've been saying this, that for now, there is some bit of profit booking as well and a bit of churn as well within the PSU stocks. But broadly, today's weakness in the broader market, especially in the Nifty, is largely Nifty driven, and that's because of the basket selling.
All right, Nimesh, what about individual stocks? What are you picking up?
Well, so in terms of individual names, the first stock in my list today is IEX. The stock was down 6% in yesterday's trade. But I understand for the last couple of days, despite the regulatory headwinds, there is a bit of contra buying happening. So again, in today's trade, expect high volumes. But I guess there are buyers as well at this price in IEX from larger institutions. So that's the first name. The second stock is JP Power. It's come to my list after a very, very long time. We don't talk too much about this stock, but for the first time, there are first signs of some institutional interest as well in this particular stock. The stock entirely has recovered from the day's low and good volumes as well. In fact, this year, in the last 2 months itself, the stock is up more than 50%. So that's JP Power. And the last one is Inox Wind. The stock is buzzing. Of course, there has been a lot of order wins for the company. They reported a large order win of 1,500 crores. But the sense is there are few large more orders expected by the company, and that's the reason why Inox Wind is buzzing in trade today.
Now Zomato's back in the green, up 1%. Nimesh, thank you very much for that. Let's get to Ashish Kyal.